my channel. If you're new here, thanks for joining me. If you're returning, also thanks for joining me. So on my channel, I mainly do cross stitch and diamond painting. I might do some crochet, punch needle, and whatever other craft might interest me, and I try that. I am by no means an expert. I would say maybe a novice beginner. So if you're starting your journey, join me and we can learn together. Leave your comments and questions down below. Also, if you're an expert, don't leave. I'm sure there'll be lots of head shaking and what the heck is she doing? And I'm always open for suggestions. So this is the diamond painting we worked on last week. It is slow going for sure. There's so much confetti in it. It does look nice. So I worked on all this area up here, if you can see. It does look really good, but man, time consuming. Basically all of them you're just putting one in at a time. There's a few, I don't know if you can see here, look closer. There is some like blocks of color, but not a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna still keep plucking away. So I thought we would do that together. Before we get started, someone had asked me a question, how to get the diamonds to stay on. So this is what I do. Doesn't mean it's right, but this is how I do it. So usually what I do is I will, when I'm finished, or actually when I do big hunks like I've done this, is I take this little ruler. I got this off of One Day Savings. Yeah, I think it was like $4 Canadian. But you don't have to use a ruler like this. I mean, you can use whatever you have. And then I just usually just roll it, push all the diamonds down, make sure they're on there good. And then I have a little, I don't know what they call this, but it's a straightener, I guess, because you can straighten the drills out. And then I usually just run along. With square, it's harder. It does work a little bit, getting them straight. I did that down here. Let's see if you can see that a little bit better. Let me move it up a little bit. You can see. So it looks pretty straight, I would say. And then I usually take a cloth and I wipe it down. I might make it a little bit damp, not wet, because you don't want to wreck the glue underneath. I'll just take the cloth and then I'll wipe it down. Especially if you watch me diamond paint, sometimes there's big hunks of wax and stuff like that. So I'll get here. See, I can feel a one that's popping there. I got to roll it. So yeah, so then that's what I do, and then I seal it. So I use two different kinds of sealers. I don't know where the brush is for this one, but it's a little brush that come out of it. That's just too much. So you just pour this on, and then you take the little brush, and then leave it a couple hours, and it dries. I got this from One Day Savings. Unfortunately, I can't remember how much it was. So I usually seal it before I take the edging off. So yeah. Or this one here is my favorite. I think I got this off Amazon, but I'm not 100% sure, but you can find them anywhere. If you live in Canada or the US, Michael's has a diamond in their glue section. They have one that's specific for diamond painting. But I'm sure every craft store probably has something like that. But you know, always handy dandy Amazon. This one's good because it's got a little sponge on the top of it. So then you just push it on the painting, the glue will come out, and then you just move it around. So this is my favorite. I tend to use that quite a bit, but I did get the other one just to check it out. So that's what I do. Let it dry, and then you can either do whatever you need to do with it. Cut the edge, store it, whatever you decide. So I think today we're going to work on the fireplace. We'll do this little bit here, and maybe some of this H up here. There's lots of F in here too. So let me get set up, and we'll do some diamond painting and talk diamond painting. Okay, so here we go. We'll do this. I thought I'm not using the multi-placer with the square. It was pretty hard. So I didn't really use it. So I just did the grid pattern. It seems to work a little bit better. It does take more time though, so that's the thing. This is taking a lot longer than I thought. It is nice though, like it does look good. The drills are really good. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, I got this from Diamond Painting Canada, but it ships out of China, so I'm sure you can find this painting other places. See, I got some wax there. So yeah, so I am enjoying it though. I did get some other, I went to the dollar store. I know. Actually, I made 2 trips to the dollar store. So $1 when I went to the dollar store, I did buy some other little Christmas stickers. Can't find them at the moment, but I'm going to put them on the bags. And then I went to Michael's to look for a frame. I couldn't find a frame, and honestly, I couldn't walk out of there without buying something. So they had buy one get one free. So I bought 2 little crafts. One I gave to my friend, and the other one I will show you afterwards, but that is it. I am not buying any more Christmas diamond paintings. I want to finish this, and I want to get to my art dot, if you saw my video yesterday, and start doing that, because that looks fantastic, and I'm pretty Christmas out on the diamond painting. I do have one more mosaic that I'm going to do, maybe in between this one or after I finish this one. I'm hoping to have this one done. I was hoping the end of the month, but at the rate that I'm going, I don't think so. Then I went to the dollar store, and you're not going to believe it. I was so proud of myself. I didn't buy a craft. I had to go pick up what I needed, and I left. I didn't buy any. I didn't even walk down the aisle. My husband couldn't believe it. So I haven't put any of my Christmas decorations out. So that is the plan for next week. This weekend, it's Saturday morning for me. I have no plans. My husband is working, and the other people in my house are young adults, so who knows what they're doing. They're all sleeping right now. So I'm going to craft all weekend. That is my plan. Purposely didn't make plans so I could do that. I'm going to make some soap. I'm going to do the gift bags. If you saw my other videos, I made some Christmas stickers. They're actually right here. It's going to be right in your face, though. So made some Christmas stickers. I'm going to put them on bags. And I made some candles, so I'm going to make little packages up for gifts with the candles, the soap, and those bags. And those are little, going someplace and want to bring a gift, or you run into a friend or something. I'm going to bring that. That is the plan for that. And then what else am I going to do? Oh, I'm going to finish my ornaments and then diamond painting. So I'm pretty excited. Did all my housework, so I have no housework to do. So it's going to be, oh my gosh, I am beyond excited. It's going to be all craft weekend. Can you hear that noise? I think that's the cat. It's early morning here, so they tend to be a little bit feisty. I usually do the videos in the afternoon. So they're asleep. They're having their afternoon 10-hour nap, So there's the F there. That looks pretty good. I'll straighten it out with the straightener after. Diamond on the Wild. I mean, it is nice. There's a few F's over here, so let's do that. There's so much confetti in this picture. It's like, you can tell it's AI generated or computer generated, whatever they call it, because it is confetti heavy. Which sometimes is a little annoying. You'd like to do some big blocks of color. But it's not horrible. I mean, what do you guys think about confetti? If you're new and you don't know what confetti is, it's when there's lots of little lots of colors. Like here would be, I'll move over again. Like here would be confetti. You can see there's like 5 or 6 colors just in this little spot. So you can't use a multi-placer, and it's slow going, and it's easy to miss. That's what I find. If you're filling in, I'm sure you're yelling at me because I missed an F somewhere. This is a nice color. I didn't really show you up close, but it is a nice color. This is a light beige. Oops, no, it's not made to focus that far. There we go. So that is what I'm doing this weekend. I did finally get my 1-2. Look how crooked this is. I'll straighten that out after. I finally did get my 1-2-1 package in that I ordered at the beginning of October. Pretty sure there's some Christmas stuff in there, but I think I'm going to leave it till maybe early summer or something, start it, or Christmas in July. I don't want to start any more Christmas projects. I think I'm Christmas project out. I do have an event calendar diamond painting, so I will do that every day. But beyond that, I think I am done with the Christmas. I want to enjoy them now. Oh, I am going to finish my little crochet box. Maybe we'll finish that gift box if you saw that and do a little display with my snowman and gift box. But I'm going to do that this weekend too. So I got lots of crafting going on. What have you guys been working on? Oh, looks all right. It is definitely... Now that's not too bad. There's lots of F in here. Finish that up there. Spin it around here. I want to go a bit closer, maybe. This one here. So there we go. Oh my gosh, you're not going to believe what Luna did yesterday. My daughter has a room in the house where she has her computer and stuff. He's an indoor cat. He doesn't go outside. And then he wants to go outside, but then he's chicken. So he goes outside, then he usually freezes. And if it's windy or anything like that, he literally just stops moving. So she had the window open. I'm not sure why, because it's cold here. And he jumped out the window. She freaked out, obviously, because, it's dark out and he's black if he got away. And she went to go get him and he hopped right back in. He was freaking out. Oh my gosh. He's so funny. How long does it usually take to do a big one? This is one of my first bigger ones I've done. I know, I could probably try doing a 2-placer. Maybe I'll try that. Speed it up a little bit. I tried the 3-placer when I did the yellow over here. But it was crooked. And then I had to stop, get my tweezers or switch the pen around and straighten it out. And it took just as long as it did to do a grid pattern. So that is that. I got some colorful bags and I got some paper bags to put those diamond painting stickers on, but I think I'm going to try the brown paper bag first. Maybe I'll do a couple of each and see how they turn out. So, never made soap before. My daughter got me a soap making kit, so I'm going to do that. I am still working on that Beat It cross stitch Christmas one. I think I am going to finish it. I am moving along there on that. Slowly but surely. That's slow too. It's got a lot of confetti. I am ready for a project that's not so confetti heavy. So that's why I'm going to do the big art dot one that I showed yesterday on my video. So that is my crafting plan. Watching some Christmas movies. I don't watch the Hallmark ones. I can maybe get through one, maybe two, and it's not my cup of tea, so I know. I've been watching some stuff on the History Channel. And then, yeah, so that's it. Look at that. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. Can't really tell from the picture what it's supposed to be, so can you tell? Well, I'll zoom out, maybe get a better look after I'm done. What exactly this part's supposed to be. shake it a little bit. I won't do it on camera because that's just annoying. So the good thing about these drills is I have very little garbage. They all seem to be pretty good. There was one color that had lots of garbage, but other than that, for the most part, they are really good. The glue's really good. Like, this is a good painting minus the confetti. I mean, I don't mind a little bit confetti, but whole picture. There is blocks of 8 way at the top. I'll show you after I did that. I did have, someone suggested putting, I got one of those light back room where you turn the light on and it lights up your diamond painting so you can see it better, from Art Dot, if you saw one of my other videos. And she just suggested putting it on an easel. So I did have an easel and I did do that. So it was good because you're not leaning over so much. So I had to do that, but for the video, I just laid it flat. So let's do this bright yellow here. When I did this here, you can see it needs to be straightened out a bit. Let's see. It's not very good when there's spaces around it, but let's see if this works a little bit. Yeah, see, it straightens it out. That's actually not too bad, is it? I haven't rolled it, so I don't want to push it too hard, but yeah. So that actually looks a little bit better. If I do a little more when I finish up here in the little spaces down here, I think it'll look good. So let's get another tray. I am addicted to candy cane hot chocolate. That's what I'm drinking this morning on my butterfly. I know that's too close to my butterfly mug. So good, so festive. Just trying to open. There we go. Got the little lid on it, but I'm going to take the lid off because. So let's sure I have the right color. It is. Pour it in here. I'm going to shake it off camera because that's just super annoying. I shake the table though, so. And it's this, I don't know what you call it, pumpkin orange maybe? You see it? That's a nice color. So let's get going on this part here. I haven't opened my 1-2-1 stitch. I think it's called 5 stitch now. I'm going to open that up sometime this weekend. Have a look and see what I got in there. I can't remember. And I didn't look again to see what I ordered, so it'd be a little bit of a surprise. I need some more wax. I really wanted to get this done by the end of the month and then seal it and put it up. But we will see. We will see how that goes. Zeus is whining. My dog's whining. I'm not sure why. Oh, I know. Cat sat on his bed. Sat on his favorite spot. And he won't chase her out. He's not the alpha in this house. So, there he goes. I'm just sniffing around too. That's the thing in the morning. They're very active. So if you hear, he's chasing a ball around the craft room. So if you hear him, I apologize. I will try to get a video of him doing that. But usually when you pull the camera out, then he stops. Oh, I like those two colors together. What do you think? That looks pretty good. I'm happy. I mean, honestly, a whole weekend of crafting is just like very happy for me. I had a busy couple of weeks. Listen, my busy is not anything like anybody else's. It's usually hanging out with my friends, going to the gym, shopping, because I'm retired. So my friend turned 60, so she had all her retired friends in the middle of the afternoon and had a little lunch. That was fun. Taught crafts in retirement. Been going to the gym, and it's winter time, so I decided to up my workout a little bit, and my butt is sore. Why? I don't know. Whatever I'm doing is making my butt sore. Sure, you did need to know that. But it makes you feel good for sure. For sure. Trying to plan a trip to Niagara Falls. Not sure if my family wants to come, my husband and I. Have you ever been to Niagara Falls, Canada at Christmas time? I live about 2.5 hours away from there. They have the most beautiful Christmas light display. Oh my gosh, it is wonderful. So we usually go almost every year, I think, since the kids were little. We used to take the kids all the time, but now sometimes it's just my husband and I. So plan that trip too. So we used to go across to the States and hit Hobby Lobby, my absolute favorite store. But with the tariffs and how expensive things are and the state of Canada's economy, it has not been feasible. So I'm hoping things change and we can do that again, because Hobby Lobby is, look at that big. Now see, I said there was no blocks of color, and then you've got this big block of H right here. So I'm not going to do the whole thing with you, but we'll do some of it together. When I started diamond painting, I didn't really push very hard on the drills. I would just like go lightly like that. Not push very hard. Just like put them down like that. And I found that is not a good idea. I thought it would hurt my hand. And it used to when I used the regular pens, because I used to only use the little pink ones. Let me see if I have one here. I used to only use these ones. And I found that they did hurt your hand if you pushed really hard. But now that I use the bigger ones, and it's got like it's hard to see, but it's got a really nice, like it's contoured here, so it goes down because I hold it like that. It's perfect in my hand. And I don't find that my hand gets so sore. So I have been trying to push down a little bit harder, and I have to say it is a game changer. Push harder. When you move the painting, nothing's popping off. They don't move around. When you put another one beside it, the other one's not popping off. I had that problem too. It wouldn't pop off, but it would move. So this, pushing a little bit down, is definitely much, much better. I just need a little bit of wax. Oh my gosh, should I show you my wax on how bad it is? I've seen people and their waxes are so nice with little tiny holes on it. Mine's like a chaos. I guess that looks like my brain. Chaotic and a mess. But it works for me. Oops, I just put my hand on the glue. Those little containers I got from Michael's for some of their kits. And I like their glue. Their wax the best. So I tend to use that most of the time. If you saw my other video with the little Christmas tree with no squares on it, you just put it on. I had put that away. It was too frustrating. The glue never dried, so every time you moved it, and it wasn't good glue either. It would just, like, she had to put the glue on and then put the gems on randomly, however you wanted, and it was not good. So I got frustrated and I just put it away. Maybe I'll take it out next year and finish it. It's in my pile of maybe someday I'll get to it. Maybe someday I'll get to it. So all I have left Christmas-wise is that bead it cross stitch, one mosaic, this one. So let's see how much I can get done in the next week and a half. Well, I guess really it's a week until December 1st. So I don't think I'm going to finish this unless I don't do anything else, and I can't do that. So, oops. I'm a little bit crooked, but I think it straightens out. Zoom out. This is the fireplace. I think it looks good. And then I'll show you where the big blocks of color are. I might go flip it around and do the big blocks of color at the top. And I think it's a bit more motivating when you see that lots of it's done. Because down here, there's just little pieces missing. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. I know it's not straight. I'll straighten it after. There we go. We're 21 minutes in. Let's just do looks wax. Do a tad more. I live in Ontario, Canada, if I didn't tell you that, Southern Ontario. And we had a bit of snow, and then it warmed up, and now it is warm. It's, well, not warm like, you know, but it's in the high teens, which is, well, sorry, low teens, which is pretty warm for us here. So we're taking it while we can. Hold off on that snow as long as you can. Okay, let's just do these two here, finish up. And then I'll show you what I got from Michaels. Yeah, I'm going to straighten that out after. Let's have a look at this first, though. Let me zoom out a bit. Get this out of the way. That's the fireplace. Let me zoom right out. So not too much. You can see down here. I'm going to hold it up because it's easier than moving the camera. There's little pieces here that I still, it's not coming to focus, that I still have to do the odd one here. Probably when I was doing that color, I missed it. But the fireplace actually is starting to look really good. Fill in the rest of it. I think it'll look fantastic. Oh, and over here, looks like that's firewood. So once we do the brown up here, fill in the brown, that's going to be firewood. So that looks good. This looks like a bed. Again, it's not finished, so it's hard to see. I would assume that's one of the dog bed or something. So that looks good. Zoom out a bit more. And I'll show you the big blocks of color at the top. So I think that's what I'm going to do. You can see at the top there, all that is the same color. So I think if I do that big block of color, then it feels like you accomplished a lot more. It's easy to do. And then maybe if I have it flipped around, I'll do the Christmas tree, which is pretty confetti heavy. I have to say, I am enjoying it. I should have started it earlier, so then I didn't feel so much pressure to finish it. But you know what? It's crafty and I shouldn't feel pressure, but I really want to get it finished and enjoy it. Oh, it is so pretty though. There's still some of his, it doesn't look finished because there's still parts missing here and here. So, but this is all done. This half here is all, this is all completed here. So I think it looks good. I think when I was doing the curtains, I didn't think it would look nice, but it actually turned out pretty good. So yeah, so let me show you the little craft I have from Michaels. Oh gosh, let me grab it here. Oh, let me move this out of the way so you can see it better. There we go. So they got this little one here. It was pretty cute. It took me like 15 minutes. There we go. There's the packaging of it. Diamond art kit. The gems were pretty big. I liked the thing with Michael is that their pen and, well, the tray's a typical green. Whoops, it looks like some of the diamonds are here on the wild. I haven't put them, I just stuck them in here, so I think the packaging broke open. So let's see here. Oh my gosh, Luna's trying to knock something off my shelf. Luna, get off of there. I'm trying not to yell at him on camera, but I really need to yell at him. So yeah, so that was that. But I really like the green. Well, this is a typical green tray, but the green pen was nice. I haven't had a green. And the green wax, which is just like the orange wax, except it's green, which is fine. I don't mind that. I just stuck them in this little bag. There's lots of the jewels left over, the drills, which is nice. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. I've just left them in that bag. But yeah, so that is it for today. Thanks for tuning in. And I will be back on Monday, and I'll show you what I did all weekend. Catch up, and maybe we'll do some crochet together. Finish the little present I have. Maybe that's what we'll do on Monday together. So happy crafting, and I'll see you in the next video.